Hi everyone, welcome back to the class. Today we'll be creating a character animation. There's going to be one Illustrator file that I want you guys to download it. So make sure you download that file and open up the After Effects and let us get started. For today, it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to create a composition. We're going to make a composition based on from the Illustrator file that we have it. And also, it's going to be a little bit different from importing just a JPEG file or footage file because we have to select the specific options. So first, when you click and drag the Illustrator file over to the After Effects, you encounter this option. You're going to make sure yours is set to composition. Footage dimension, you want to set it to the layer size. Click OK. So this actually comes in as a composition. As you can see, we have all these. And we can go to the composition setting to check what is the width and height of this character and the duration of this one. We're gonna set that to be 500, which is going to be 5 seconds. For us, this dimension is totally fine, so we're going to click OK. I grouped it and named them so it's easier for us to check which one is which. First, we need to change the anchor and we need to parent it. If you don't have the parent and link option available, just make sure on the bottom left hand corner, first two icons needs to be checked in blue. Alright, let's first go to the head. The head anchor point is right there. Go to the pen behind tool, we'll put it right at the bottom of the face. We'll move on to the body. Body is something that we can actually put it at the center, but if you want to, you can push it a little bit towards where the belly button is going to be. Let's work on the left arm. Of course, it needs to be inside the shoulder. Right arm, again, inside the shoulder. Right leg, inside the pelvis. Left leg, again, inside the pelvis. Once you're done, want to make sure you're using the selection tool. Here, I made it simple, so all you have to do is parent everything to the body layer. So let's go to the parent and link, click on the head, towards the body. Everything else is going to be towards the body as well. So whenever the body moves, everything now moves alone. So let's first create a position keyframe in the beginning. I'll pull it outside of the frame, bring it to 2 seconds. I'll bring this one inside. And I'll make sure his touching the bottom. Cool. Here, if we move it outside, we can't really see the character, but we can actually see how everything moves. So from here, we'll basically hit R on the keyboard. That will bring out all the rotation. We'll keyframe everything. Every 10 frames, we're going to animate it. So 10 frames here, we'll make sure the left leg is going the opposite direction, like that. Right leg moves this. Go to here, and we'll basically do the opposite. And we'll again, and then repeat the same process. And then go to the 10 more frames, and we'll repeat it once more. And move it to the 2 seconds. We'll put it to 0 and 0. Spacebar. It's simple, but yes, it's working. Alright, as the legs move, we have to rotate the hands as well. We'll go here, bring it down, go here, we'll bring this one forward, we'll bring this one backward. And here we'll do the opposite, we'll bring this one back, push it back, bring it forward, and bring it backward. Don't worry about the arm covered by the body, because we're going to reposition that one. Then we'll set that to be like this. Actually, this one, what we're gonna do is we'll make sure it doesn't move and dislocate too much, so we'll put it right there. And we'll do the same thing over here, this one. Alright, so this will look something looking like this. Nice. And the head is something that we can move every 20 frames. Or for the rotation, keyframe the beginning, go to 20 frames, move it a little, 20 frames, move it a little, 20 frames, move it a little, and we'll continue that throughout 5 seconds. And the last one will just extend it to the 5 second, and this is basically how it's going to look. Nice. Then something that we can do is now the background. We'll collapse everything. It'd be the best if we can create a background, create some sort of the terrain. But what we're gonna simply do is use ellipse tool. Make sure you're not selecting anything. Click and drag and create a shape, put it all the way at the bottom. And we're going to change the color. This one, we'll duplicate it using the selection tool. Change the color again, a little bit darker, and put this one underneath. You know what, just to make it a little bit more in terms of the depth, we'll make it lighter. And then I want to make sure they are like this. Alright, and then layer, new, solid, we'll call this sky and have color for the sky. And again, this one we're going to put all the way at the bottom of the layer, like that. And then again, deselect everything, ellipse tool, we're going to create a sphere for the sun. Always once you're done, selection tool, have the sun color. This one again, we'll put it all the way at the bottom, right on top of the sky. This, in the beginning, we'll hit P for the position. Click on the stopwatch for the position, and we'll bring this one down. And we'll make it so that it comes up. At 2 seconds. So it basically does this. And everything else, these three, actually these two, 2 and 3, we're going to position keyframe both. Come up at 2 seconds, hold keyframe, go back to where it was, and then we'll basically put this like that. But we want these to come in at a different time, so we'll offset it like that. So when we hit spacebar, it looks like this. Alright, and that's how you can animate a character. This one we utilized vectors from the Illustrator, so design wouldn't do it in here, but again, as always, best to do some design in the Illustrator because you can get some more of the details out from it. Alright, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach me out, and I'll see you guys in the next class. Take care.